First question is about this clinic and your rivalry with Dudi. You were very big rivals on the court, and now you are presenting your thoughts on the clinic with his name.
Well, Coach Ivkovic was one of our legendary masters, so it's a matter of, it's a great honor for me to be invited and speak in the clinic that is named after him. It's a great way to honor his legacy and everything he did for not only Serbia but all international basketball.
How much important and how much influence he has on your coaching career, on your coaching, thoughts?
I learned a lot from him. His teams were always extremely prepared. And I think that the discipline and the organization that he was displaying with his team was, of course, something that all coaches could learn from.
Okay. Second question is about Coach Pop. You have a long cooperation with him in NBA. How he influenced you and what you learned from him?
You learn a lot from Coach Pop on personal basics and also on technical things. He's a living legend, and if every day there is no day where he does not surprise you with something. His knowledge of life and basketball is so big, so wide, that it is just a great luck to be able to stay around him.
You are part of the Coach Pop coaching tree that he made in the NBA, but you didn't get a chance to be head coach in NBA. What is your opinion about that, I would say, issue with the European coaches over there, and what needs to happen to be changed?
Honestly, I don't think there is an issue. There is just, I think, a logical resistance to put in charge of your organization from the owner somebody who is a foreigner, who maybe doesn't speak perfect English, who doesn't have probably the roots in that country. Now it's very, let's say, common to apply for younger coaches. Most of them are Afro-Americans and are former players. So I understand that it's just part of life and part of the environment. So I was happy to have my opportunity to work with the Spurs and with Coach Pop, and that's it.
Here in Serbia and Belgrade, you also have one big rival in Željku. Let's say he stole from you two players, Ledeju and Panteru, last summer, and now he's back to Euroleague, and you will have new games with each other. How do you look forward in that way, and what is your comment about Zvezdi and Partizan both in the Euroleague in same season?
Well, they're both excellent teams, and more important, I think it's very, very important for Serbian basketball that you have both of them in the EuroLeague. They are big organization with great tradition. Of course, Željko is the best European coach ever, and so it's a great honor for all of us to have him back in the EuroLeague and compete with him. Not easy to come here in Belgrade and try to win, so we'll see. It's they will both add a high level to a competition that is already very, very hard.
How much he affect you with Ledeju and Panteru signing last summer?
Well, honestly, I think we did well enough.
Okay. And last question for me is about your coming back to Italy, taking charge of Olimpia Milano. You won the championship right now. What is your goal over there for the future? Is that winning EuroLeague? And the second one is about European basketball future. How do you see the momentum in European basketball with EuroLeagues and FIBA and all the stuffs?
Our goal every year is to compete for the Italian league, and in the last 3 years we were able to sign high-level players who I think somehow show the way to the rest of the team in how to make it to the Final Four. We made it last year. This year we were very close again. So our goal is to go back to the Final Four. I think but before that you have to make the playoffs. It's a league with 18 teams. All of them can be in the playoffs. So to be in that playoff, it's already the goal, and I hope we'll make it. EuroLeague situation, European situation is not easy, as you well know. There is a desire of changes from some clubs. There is, of course, the need to reorganize a lot of things. The good thing is that our own court product, I think, is a major asset. The games are beautiful games, are very well liked. Of course, the problem is that we do not generate enough revenues. And this is a huge, huge problem because now you depend on individuals who have the desire to invest money in basketball. So in that regard, I think we can and we have to make a huge step forward. And also I think it's about time that all the different parts, and I'm talking about FIBA, Euroleague especially, sit definitely at the table, because the schedule like it is now is not good for the players and the coaches. And we need to find a way to harmonize more all our competition and find some, let's say, better relationship.
Do you think this summer is the summer that everything needs to change and to...
I do not know. There are people who are there talking, discussing, sitting together. Everybody will probably need to make a step backwards in order to sacrifice something for the good of the competition. And I hope that this will be the case.
Thanks for it.